Kate Middleton may be past cancer, but her public presence will likely never be the same, royal family expert. There is a strong argument to be made that the royal family has always been in the entertainment business. In 2021, Kate, the Princess of Wales, formalized this connection between Crown Incorporated and showbiz when she staged, for the very first time, a Christmas Carol concert at Westminster Abbey, which has now become an annual event. This week, the princess appeared in the court circular, the official record of royal activities, for the second time since announcing she had finished chemotherapy, with a planning meeting for this year's carol belting spectacular. Someone remember to reserve those storybook reindeer again. Hello viewers, please remember to subscribe and click on the notifications bell icon, so you will be notified whenever we upload new cookies about the British royal family. The most obvious interpretation of this meeting was that it is a nice, clear sign that the princess is on the road back to normal after a year that has upended the monarchy and dumped it on its soft head. But I'm not sure that this straightforward reading is correct. Over the years, we've been to normal, bought the t-shirt and Instagrammed it to hell, however, we may never go back there. In recent days, signs have emerged that Kate and normal might have parted ways for good, and what could await us in 2025 is a whole new, updated, rejiggered and reworked normal that looks nothing like old times. It goes without saying that with this week's court circular news, clearly the princess appears to be on the up and up. Wonderful stuff. But even if her bad days, as she herself put it back in June, are hopefully waning, any assumption that at some point things will click back into the comfortably typical and predictable, into how things were BC before cancer, could be just magical thinking. What comes next for the 42-year-old could see her public appearances remain at a fraction of what they used to be, with no foreseeable return to anywhere near the degree of public visibility and level of real-world engagements we have been used to. For more than a decade, the mother of three stuck to a pretty standard-issue royal template. Sold in the Buckingham Palace gift shop one aisle over from the reproduced crystal versions of Queen Camilla's jewellery, Truly, and the tea bags. There were the big tent-pole royal events, your Trooping the Colours, your ascots, interspersed with regular bursts of engagements tied to her own chosen causes, a preschool here, a maternity ward there. There were tiaras and hats and horses and babies and the military. All the main royal high notes were hit with perfect, repeated pitch. Sepia glasses at the ready. Then came cancer's malignant invasion of her world, and this year has seen the princess disappear from public life aside from two occasions, Trooping the Colour and Wimbledon, as she underwent treatment. We understood. We waited. We were patient. Kate needed time and space, and the world, aside from the most poisonous corners of Twitter, gave it to her. Underpinning all of this was the presumption that this was only temporary. She'd be back, like the Terminator of Tunbridge Wells. But what if we were wrong? Let's consider what we actually do know about what the next few months hold for Kate, a handful of actual facts so small you could fit in one of her interminable, thankfully now decommissioned, clutch bags. Shudder. The princess has indicated that she hopes to attend the remembrance service at the cenotaph in November and then her December carol service. She is also, according to the Telegraph, expected to hold a small number of other engagements over the coming months. However, these will not be announced far in advance, in case she needs to cancel for health reasons. What has become apparent this year is a covert redirection of the Prince and Princess of Wales' energies and a pronounced shift in their communications strategy. While we have obviously seen much less of Kate this year, we have also never had a year where she has so frequently and so directly communicated with us, the rank and file. In just the last 6 months, she has recorded 2 lengthy videos, commissioned a new portrait, penned an unheard-of personal statement and put out several cause-related social media messages, finished with the flourish of her C sign-off. This could well be the clearest indication of how things going forward could play out. That is, We could much more regularly see her popping up in feeds and served up by the algorithm, with the princess more frequently speaking directly to the world and harnessing the power of Mark Zuckerberg's digital demon spawn to promote her causes and to communicate with the world. In this scenario, there would still be some real-world outings in Kate's program, the sort that require a princess to get a nice blow-dry and to bust out only the latest and brightest in burgundy H&M blazers, for a visit to a nursery in Newcastle. But what we could also be seeing, as her in-person engagements drop off, is a marked spike in her social media presence. We could see far more offerings like not only her cancer-related videos, but also like the nearly 2-minute, polished and professional clip put out by Kate's office last December of she and her 3 young children visiting a baby bank. Such a handy twofer. With that video, Kensington Palace was able to simultaneously highlight a deserving organisation's amazing work while indulging in some really top-notch Wales branding. Call it caring done for public, social media consumption. And the interesting thing is that this brings us back to where we started the monarchy as theatre. Royalty repackaged into readily digestible entertainment. All the royal world's a stage, and the royals are our players with the occasional walk-on part played by oddly docile reindeers. When Kate Middleton first married into the royal family back in 2011, it was no secret that she would one day become Queen Consort as she had fallen head over heels for Prince William, the heir to the throne. Yet while her future title may need no introduction, one question that has continued to puzzle many royal followers is whether or not Kate's sister Pippa Middleton will be given a title when Prince William one day ascends to the throne. Pippa first found herself propelled into the public spotlight during the royal wedding, when she famously served as her sister's maid of honor on April 29, 2011. Since then, she has been seen on a number of occasions, often joining her sister and nephews and nieces in a clear nod to their close bond as siblings. Most recently, Pippa even accompanied Kate and Princess Charlotte to Wimbledon, marking the Princess of Wales' second public appearance since being diagnosed with an undisclosed form of cancer earlier this year. In addition, as the princess's cancer battle is still ongoing, Pippa has also been stepping in to help support her sister, alongside their parents Michael and Carol Middleton, and brother James as she continues to privately recover away from the spotlight. With such a clear and tight-knit bond between the sisters, does this mean that Pippa could one day find herself in receipt of a title herself? It's doubtful, as Hello explained, it would be unprecedented for Pippa to receive a title simply because her sister is Queen Consort. Thanks for watching, please don't forget to like this video and drop comments. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything.